Hey all, how you doing? Snooty here. Hope you're enjoying this 9,000 day base tour. As I have said previously, I think it was probably better to break it all down into small little digestible bites. It's nice to be able to finally cover everything at this moment in time, which means that all the videos moving forward can just be 100% updated content from the world. So we'll get on with part 10 and we'll carry on from where we left off, which was basically just looking at these over here, looking at the frog light farm, and we'll carry on now here with one of the gold farms. So this is kind of like the main gold farm really that I use if I need any gold. I've never actually really properly fully AFK'd here, but you can see basically it works really well. Not much more in here. And then any rotten flesh basically can get taken out and put in these chests, and it will basically dispose of it in there. So, and you got your classic spawn and platform up here. Which I'll show you. There you go, classic spawn and platform. Wow, how they all fall down. Wow. There you go. So that's that all functioning. Sit on your AFK spot and then just let the gold basically flow in. We'll see at some point when I actually need a lot of gold, basically. But there you go. So over here is a decommissioned gold farm that was basically a manual gold farm, and I'll show you that. Basically, the idea was that you climb up your ladder, which I'll show you, and then you take your pot shot with your arrow at one, and then they will all try and aggro towards you. There you go, up here. Not quite sure why there isn't many zombie pigmen around, or zombified pigmen, or zombified piglins, which is the proper name for them. But you would normally get your arrow or your bow and then shoot at one, and they will all aggro towards you, and they will all fall down into there, and then basically you get your gold from there. And then you got a nice little AFK spot up there. I'm not sure why did I build an AFK spot up there when this isn't an AFK farm. Very strange. But yeah, there you go. So this has been decommissioned and no longer working. Don't really need to use it. If I need gold, I have the really good one over there, which produces a lot. But again, you know, was really fun testing out a new game mechanic. All these things were always, when you're building them, you're learning, and that was basically it. Everything was learning. Really enjoyed it. Right, so next is just over here, which is where I started to build this gold farm, which is just over here. I actually started to build it here to then stupidly go and discover that it was in completely the wrong place, so I just decided to leave the structure here. So I just left it here. Maybe I'll make some kind of a use of it at some point. Maybe a building of some description, but there's just so much stuff going on everywhere else at the moment. I've not really been able to do much work up here, but At least I've got the basics up here. And so, last but not least, I shall show you over here, which is a gold. It's kind of a gold farm, but it's more of like an XP farm where you can repair all your tools. Why is he angry with me? And what is actually? Oh yeah, they are all angry with me. I'm not quite sure why. But anyway, oh, they're stabbing each other with the spears. But anyway, oh blimey, he actually hit me. Whoops. All your gold goes into here if you want to collect any gold. All your gold goes into here. If you want to get rid of anything, you can just use the system just to chuck it down there. And it all burns in there. Classic spawn and platform. Using the turtle eggs. The turtle egg method always works really well. Look at that lot down there, my god. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. But yeah, there you go. So this is basically, you know, if you want to fix anything, get some XP. I do like how they're killing each other with the spears. I do find that actually quite funny. Anyway, if they weren't aggroed, here are the eggs. You throw an egg at them and then you aggro them. But yeah, there you go. Quite a neat farm. Really nice. Works really well. Well, they all work really well, as long as you build them properly, of course. Right, so for this next journey, we are going to get into a boat and run down this ice highway. Right, let's go. So this ice highway will take us 10,000 blocks in the overworld, which is basically 10% of the 100,000 blocks in a straight line, the mining. So basically in the overworld, this is exactly the same straight line in which the tunnel is. And the idea is that this ice highway is going to take me eventually out 100,000 blocks when the actual tunnel is finally finished. Was that a guard? Oh god, I hope it wasn't. But there you go. This is basically 10,000 blocks out once I go through this portal. And then we've got a nice little house. What are you doing here? Why are you only level 1? That's a bit strange. But yeah, so the idea is that all the milestones, I'm basically going to build these cute little houses. So this is a 10,000 block milestone. If you go down here, basically it takes you out into basically the 100,000 blocks in a straight line tunnel. The next little house will be built at 20,000 blocks, and then obviously we'll be 20% done. Oh, hello, in you come. He can stay here with us, can't he? Yeah? There you go. You're in the house for forever now. How cute is that? But there you go. Yeah, there you go. He's happy in there, isn't he? Yeah. I shall see you later, okay? You enjoy the house and have a little nap. Very cute. So there you go. So 10,000 blocks out. The idea is that this ice highway will eventually go all the way out to 100,000 blocks in the overworld. It's a very long job and a very long task, and I will continue it one day. But at the moment, there's just so much other stuff going on that I think I shall have to wait to carry on with this. Anyway, let's get ourselves back to the Nether Roof compound. I do like ice highways. They really do shift you along. I will actually show you here. This is actually the 5,000 block mark. So if I go through this portal, I am actually 5,000 blocks out as well. So I will just show you what's out here. There's the little house, and basically there's an ocean monument right there, which is really quite handy. Wow. But yeah, we're 5,000 blocks out at this house. What's that over there? Oh, a little bit of land. But yeah, there you go. So I did I built a house which was 1,000 blocks out, then one which was 5,000 blocks out, then one which was 10,000 blocks out, and then the next one will be 20,000 blocks. But the same kind of house, basically. Actually, I better stay in the boat, I guess. Get myself to the end. And we'll get ourselves back to the compound, and then we are basically in a position where all we have left to cover will be the Nether. And then we've done everything. And we've covered everything. Wow. Amazing. Right. I think we shall get ourselves now into the Nether, and we shall get this base tour concluded. Amazing how much stuff has been covered. I might actually get some more rockets actually quickly, just while I'm here. I will put them there as well, just in case we need some food. Right, let's go into the Nether Hub. We are pretty much on the last leg of this base tour. So here we are in the Nether Hub. Basically a protected area. Eventually all these little areas here are going to lead somewhere via basically a big tunnel system, and every single one of these leads to all different areas, and I shall show you from what shall we do? Let's think about this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the mob switch first. Then I'm going to turn the mob switch on, just to make sure basically that all these areas where we go are going to be protected. Because I don't want to risk it like that. If he was angry with me, I know that there's only one, but anyway, let's do that. So the mob switch. So mob switch to Nether, and then what we'll do is we'll start over there. So Nether Mob Switch, basically the same situation as the Overworld Mob Switch, and was basically the same design, apart from instead of using water, I used... what did I use? Pistons to push them down. I'm sure I used pistons to push them down, because obviously you can't use water in the Nether. So I just ran straight past this. I wanted to actually show you this first. Hopefully this is not going to be incredibly risky, but anyway, so this is basically the first attempt at me building the mob switch, and I discovered very quickly that I'd basically built it in completely the wrong place. And I actually... yeah, I can do that, yeah. Let's hope I don't get caught out by anything silly up here. That's a big magma cube. But anyway, there you go. What I'll do is I'll stand just here, and then at least no one can get me. But this is basically where I first thought to myself, I'm going to try and build the Nether Mob Switch, but it turned out to be way too close anyway. Yeah, you can see me now, can't you? I'm going to get away. I don't want him to start coming after me and causing problems. I don't think he can actually get in here, which is good. He's actually trying to come this way. I don't think you can get in here, can you? No, he can't get in there. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Magma Cube. There's no way that we can actually look in there. Just out of curiosity, how much damage do you do? Wow, 2 hearts. They get quite strong with the leveled mobs, which is really good. And of course, obviously, that's all balanced out with the fact that you get the aura skills, which is good. So it's like a balance out, really. But anyway, there you go. So this was where the original mob switch was going to be built. And do I really want to risk this? If I do this, and then you see up there, basically that is the Guardian farm. Oh crap. That could have been disastrous, because they do shred your health, the old magma cubes, if you're not careful. But there you go. Right, let's carry on working our way now. Towards the actual mob switch, which is basically 1,000 blocks away. And we'll fly there. So I put these magma blocks on the side here on the right, which basically means that we're halfway down the tunnel. There we go. We landed. And here you go. This is basically an identical setup, apart from a slightly different way in which to push the villagers down. There you go. So villagers were bred, pushed into there. And then there they all are. So again, oh, so there you go. So we've got 70. Oh, zombie. What the heck? Let me correct that. Whatever made me miss an M. There you go. So this is, yeah, the Nether Mob Switch. While I was building this, I did actually discover... Actually, do you know what? Let's quickly turn this on just to be on the safe side. There we go. Basically, there's a bastion over there, which I have not yet explored, but I will do eventually. there you go. Let me just fix that. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there. The Nether Mob Switch is actually on now. I know that we won't be able to see with the skeleton farm working, but I will just basically show you what it looks like. So there you go. I think that is now the end of part 10, and I shall get on to shooting part 11, and then we're getting very close to finishing. So thanks for watching again. As I said, I hope that you're enjoying. That'll be really good if you are. I shall catch you later. Goodbye for now.